Hi everyone, this is Rachel Gontkovic with the Annapolis Fine Homes Office of Long & Foster, and this is Moving Forward with Rachel. And today I have a dear, almost lifelong friend, Anne Strozyk with Color with Love. And she just started this company within the last year or so, and I think it's super interesting, and I wanted to invite her on to tell us more about it. So thank you, Anne. I appreciate you coming on here.
Thanks for having me. So this all started back in the 1980s when Color Me Beautiful came out. At that time, I won't tell you how old I was, but I was a young girl. And my mom and I would study the book. We'd try to figure out what colors, what was our seasonal name. And so that really catapulted me into this lifelong love of color, studying color, and silhouettes. So like what type of clothing is appropriate for different body types. But it wasn't until recently that I made it formal. Both of my kids are in college, and it just gave me an opportunity to pursue this career path.
That sounds really cool, actually. Can you tell us a little bit more what that means? Like,
Sure.
so what is the process? Like, how do you assess people? Like, what does that look like?
Sure, it's really fun. So I offer two main services. The first service is the classic, which is color analysis. And for this service, we hone in on the skin, hair, and eyes. And I actually they almost look like paint chips. They're color coordinates. And you'll see in a little bit, I'll be holding them up to determine which colors light up the clients. And so from there, we determine, and we also add drapes in. We look at what colors are really adding youthfulness and liveliness to the model's face. And then from there, we determine her seasonal name. And then we figure out, we match that up with what makeup is best. It's kind of like no fuss, because it's so easy once we know the client's seasonal name to figure out the right type of makeup. So that's the first big opportunity that I offer. The second one is called a style consultation. Let's say, obviously, you don't need it, girl. You've got it going on.
I actually do right now. I need a lot more clothes.
Oh my gosh. But really, like, someone will come in and I'll say, well, what's happening? How can I help? And they say, well, my body has changed. Midlife, I'm going through, we call it mental pause in our house. And I'm just not sure what clothes to wear to flatter my body. And so that's where we work on their fashion ID. Which of the main groups, are they classic? Are they chic? Are they naturals? And then from there, we look at what type of waistline, high waist, short waist. And then from there, we go to body types. From there, we end up with face shape and what eyeglass frames and earrings are most flattering, and which ones bring the most balance to the model's face. So it's so comprehensive and really interesting.
Sounds like fun. I can't wait to get my consultation from you, which we'll do after this.
Yes.
And you guys will be able to take a little bit of a look about what Anne does. And so tell me, I know you're still working your full-time job, you're doing this, but in your free time, what are some fun things you like to do?
Oh my gosh. My free time, I like to harass my husband into planning trips, because we really enjoy traveling, especially visiting our children that are spread out all over the U.S.
Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate this. And thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next month. Thanks, Anne.
Thanks, Rachel.
Bye.